We heard about this guy, Jocko Willink, who was our task unit commander. I had heard about Jocko. I'd never seen Jocko. I didn't know anything about Jocko.
What did you hear about him?
I heard he was pretty intense. And so Jocko shows up. I was like, man, this dude looks like an axe murderer. He's like, he doesn't smile at us. He just walks up like just mean mugs, like, hi, I'm Jocko. No smile whatsoever, and like just walks away. Dude, you remember Stoner, like, you know, who's an emotional guy. Man, I love Stoner so much. And he was like, that dude hates me, man. I can see it. You know, he's like, and but Jocko was like, he set the tone for our entire task unit. We had an awesome crew of pipe hitters in there. You know, Chris Kyle was our lead sniper point man, and he had a ton of experience coming from Fallujah, coming from Haifa Street, some of the other places in Baghdad. And then the new guys that we got in were studs too, man. But Jocko really set the tone for our entire team. Right away, he was like, we're not tasking a Bravo, we're tasking a bruiser. So, you know, we had 3 task units, A, B, C, right? Alpha, Bravo, Charlie in the phonetic alphabet. I thought that was weird for like 24 hours, tasking a bruiser. And then like 24 hours later, we're like, we're tasking a bruiser. I learned later this is something that he got from a book by a U.S. Army, a retired colonel named David Hackworth called About Face. And if you haven't read this book, it is a phenomenal, phenomenal book. Hackworth, he lied on his paperwork, enlisted when he was 17 to try to make it into World War II, just missed World War II, but was brought up through the ranks, learned from all his mentors who had just defeated the Germans and Japanese in World War II. And then he served in Korea and was eventually commissioned as an officer, made it up to colonel. I think he was the most decorated, like, living soldier. They called him, like, Mr. Infantry. And so much of, he changed the names of his units.
Interesting.
To
what?
give them, like, a personality.